Hey everybody, welcome back to Why Not RV. If this is your first time watching, I'm Chris, and today we're gonna dump these tanks. Make sure you grab that subscribe button right now if you want to learn more and make less mistakes while RVing. That's the whole purpose of my channel, is to try and help you by learning off of my mistakes or mistakes that I've learned from other people and pass them on to you so you don't make the same ones. All right, so we've been boondocking or mooch docking here at my grandparents' house up in Michigan, and we have water and we have electric, but we don't have any dump. So today is dump day, and we have the sewer connection across the road where the sewer clean out is, and we're gonna be dumping our tanks down into that. We're gonna go ahead and use our Blue Boy or portable gray tank, whatever you wanna call it, to go ahead and dump these tanks over there. Some of you might be first asking, what is a Blue Boy or what is a portable gray tank? So let me show you what we use. There are several different ones out there on Amazon. That's where the Blue Boy comes into play, because there's a lot of them that are just blue, and that's just what they're called. I call it a portable gray tank because it is a portable tank that you can take essentially your tank from your RV, move it into here, and then go dump it somewhere else. And the ease of this is, you know, if you're at an RV park with only electric and water and you want to dump your tanks, you can use one of these to take it down there instead of moving your whole RV to the dump station. The other thing is, when you're mooch docking and you need to dump your tanks, now you have a second tank to empty your tanks into in order to go dump them into a clean out. So let me show you what a Blue Boy or a portable gray tank looks like. This is my portable gray tank. It is a 36-gallon Rhino brand portable gray tank. And one reason I got this one over all the other ones, number one, is for size. I wanted it as big as I could get. And number two is because it has two ports on it. Okay, it has the fill and it has the dump. And you can use that to dump this one up here to dump as well. And I'll show you how that kind of works. But it's really nice to have one that fills and a separate one that dumps that has a valve on it, so that whenever you're moving these caps on and off, you know that it's nice and secured in there. It's a lot more peace of mind. Also on this tank, I have a flush, okay? It has where you can just put your a hose on it. There's either a, let me unscrew this here real quick, where you can put a hose straight onto this one and it goes in and it sprays and it helps to clean it all out. And this one you can attach a hose to it to dump it out. I use this one more as an air vent, but either way, it's really nice to be able to clean this tank thoroughly after every time you dump it, because once this thing is stored, if it has any food particulate left in it or anything that was in your water, it can get to smell real nasty real fast. So this is our fill, and it's really nice and easy. It's just like any normal sewer connection, and as you'll see, I have a special elbow that this came with that attaches our our regular dump into here, and then we can fill it up. And also, you put a clear elbow on here so you can see when it's filling up, and you want to do it nice and slow. You do it in some segments, fill, stop, to make sure you don't overfill this tank, because that's going to be a really bad mess you're not going to want to deal with. Once we go to dump, it's really nice. This is just like what's on an RV. You got the port right there with a valve so that you can easily stop the flow, start the flow without making any kind of mess. The other way you can finish dumping this, because obviously this thing is sitting all the way at the bottom and everything like that, but if you're really wanting to flush it out and get every last bit, when it's filling up, you can dump it out of here. You hook up your hose connection there to the sewer, and then what you do is you go ahead and stand it up like that, and then all the water comes rushing out the bottom, which would go through your sewer hose. So that's what a portable gray tank or a Blue Boy is and how it works. Another option for dumping your tanks when you're mooch docking is by using a macerator pump. Now this one is a FlowJet portable waste pump. Bought it on Amazon. I'll go ahead and show you a link to that below. Now we're not using this today, but I did buy this with the intent of using it here while I was in Michigan. However, once I got here, I realized that I didn't need it. I can use my portable tank because there's a sewer connection across the road. If that sewer connection wasn't there or I couldn't find it, then this is what I would use to pump my water, which as you can see, it's a standard RV connection. It connects right to your RV dump. and it goes through a garden hose, and you can send this thing hundreds and hundreds of feet through a garden hose straight into a toilet and just let it drain your tanks that way. And it also has a little flush right here where you can hook up a hose and flush out the innards and make sure it's all nice and clean and everything like that. Again, we're not using this today, but this is an amazing tool for people if you cannot find the sewer dump. The next most major factor you need whenever you're trying to use a portable tank or a Blue Boy is to find the sewer cleanout. Now, as far as I know, every house does have a sewer cleanout somewhere. Whether you know where it's at or not is a whole different story. Most plumbers know how to find them exactly. I don't know how to find them all, but I've learned from being in the trades I was in how to find them here and there. Now, luckily when I got here, I just asked my grandfather if he knew where it was, and he did. So it was really easy. He already knew exactly where it was at. So let me show you what that looks like. He told me it was buried somewhere behind this plant. So all I did was I came back here and I started digging to find it. Now, obviously, I've already dug and I've already found it, but the first time I dug around a little bit, I was over here and over there, and then I found it. And this is all that it is. It's just like a regular RV campsite, your sewer dump connection. It's somewhere buried underground. Sometimes it's under your grass, and it's a little bit more of a pain in the butt to get to. And some people might not want you digging up their grass, and sometimes it's right here in some mulch. So it just depends on where it's at. And sometimes they're even exposed somewhere on the side of the property, side of the house, something like that. So you got to find that. Again, if you cannot find the sewer cleanout and you don't know where it's at, the best way to dump your tanks when you're mooch docking is with a macerator pump going through a hose and then into the toilet, which there are plenty of other videos, people showing you how to do that. I would like to show you guys how to do that one day, but not until I need to do it. And I'm not gonna go do something like that unless I absolutely have to. For now, we went ahead and used the sewer cleanout. The other thing you need to make sure of is different counties, municipalities, rules and regulations might not allow you to dump down your sewer cleanout. So always look into that. Call you know, your city hall or city code enforcement, and they should be able to tell you if you're allowed to dump down that sewer cleanout or not. Now that we know what a portable gray tank is, or a Blue Boy, and we know what a macerator pump is, we know how to do this, we're going to take these tanks, put them into that tank, and take it across the road to dump it in that sewer cleanout. Gloves first of all, obviously.
get this on with that on. So
this
closes. Yeah. Oh, that was brave.
Okay. Ready for the fun stuff? bring the camera over here, bud? And just get a shot of the fun stuff.
Doesn't smell.
Okay, you can hit stop. All right, I know that process seems kind of gross, and you want to be real careful. You want to wear gloves. You want to take your time when you're doing it. But now that it's over. The tanks are empty, and we can probably be another full week before we need to empty them again. This last time it lasted us almost 11 days, I think. So you just got to be careful whenever you're mooch docking. Conserve your water. You know, be mindful of where you're at and the fact that, you know, your family member or your friend is letting you park there. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please go ahead and put them in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.